20 Programming Studies. Python. 1. What is a Python used for? Python is commonly used for developing websites and software, task automation, data analysis, and data visualization. Since it's relatively easy to learn, Python has been adopted by many non-programmers, such as accountants and scientists, for a variety of everyday tasks, like organizing finances. 2. Should I learn Python? Python is a programming language that is relatively easy to learn and is widely used in various industries, making it a valuable skill to acquire. It is considered a high-level language, which means it is more user-friendly and closer to natural language, as opposed to low-level languages like assembly or C. 3. What is difference between C and Python? C is a compiled language. Python is an interpreted language. There is a limited number of built-in functions available in C. There is a large library of built-in functions in Python. For what software do I need to code in Python? Several general editors and IDEs support Python development. These include Visual Studio Code, Eclipse with PyDev, Sublime Text, GNU Emacs, Vi/Vim, and Visual Studio with PTVS. 5. Is Python or C++ better? When it comes down to running the code you write with these two languages, Python runs through an interpreter line by line, whereas C++ is precompiled. This means that C++ is much faster to run, which can be a key advantage over Python for many users. 6. Is Python enough to get a job? No, Python alone is not enough to get a job, but knowing Python basics and other soft skills and a good educational background certainly help you. So, what else do you need to do to get a job after learning Python? Here are the top 5 things you must be aware of to secure a job. 7. Is learning Python easy? No, Python isn't hard to learn for most people. In fact, Python is considered one of the easiest programming languages to learn. While anyone can learn Python programming, even if you've never written a line of Python code before, you should expect that it will take time, and you should expect moments of frustration. 8. Which is better, Java or Python? Python, the simple path. Although Java is faster, Python is more versatile, easier to read, and has a simpler syntax. According to Stack Overflow, this general use, interpreted language is the 4th most popular coding language. 9. Should I learn C or Python first? As a beginner, you should start with Python, of course, because of the easier and smaller syntax. The syntax is more readable as compared to C. Python lets you ignore all the ugly low-level concepts of programming like pointers, structs, memory management, etc. 10. Python replace C++? Answer: no. C and C++ form the basis of every programming. Python is in fact built on C with web programming in mind. So there is no possibility that Python will replace fundamental languages like C or C++, at least not in the near future. 11. How much RAM does Python need? We suggest you choose at least 8 GB of RAM while working in Python to run code editors smoothly. Of course, many programs may function with as little as 4 GB of system memory, but most modern programming models strive for 8 GB for peak performance. 12. How do I start learning Python? This guide will show you how to learn Python the right way. 1. Step 1. Understand why most fail. 2. Step 2. Identify what motivates you. 3. Step 3. Learn the basic syntax quickly. 4. Step 4. Make structured projects. 5. Step 5. Work on Python projects on your own. 6. Step 6. Keep working on harder and harder project.